fall. See the sun dances with the moon. Every breath we ever take, it's keeping time, it never breaks. Feel it in the movement of the ocean. Wind that sways the trees, it's all in tune. In every chest there pounds a drum. The symphony goes on and on. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat, one rhythm. Just listen, the harmony we're searching for. It's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 Can you hear the song of past and present? In the air, it's everywhere we go. Humming like a melody, echoing what's meant to be. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat, one rhythm. Just listen, the harmony we're searching for. It's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 Let it overflow. Let the music grow. One heartbeat, unending. Every song on every shore, it's all a part of one heartbeat, one rhythm. Just listen, the harmony we're searching for. It's all a part of one heartbeat. 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 It's all a part of one heartbeat.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
Solo con tu amor yo puedo.
Recuérdame.
Nuestra canción no deje de latir. Solo con tu amor yo puedo. Recuérdame.
Si en tu mente vivo estoy,
Recuérdame.
mis sueños yo te doy. Te llevo en mi corazón y te acompañaré. Unidos en nuestra canción, contigo ahí estaré.
Recuérdame.
Si sola crees estar,
Recuérdame.
y mi cantar te irá a abrazar. Aún en la distancia nunca vayas a olvidar que yo contigo siempre voy. Recuérdame.
If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, Keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. Remember me, for I will soon be gone. Remember me, and let the love we have live on. And know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. So until you're in my arms again, remember me.
En esa canción no dejes de latir, solo junto a mí yo puedo
Remember
resistir.
me.
En esa canción no dejes de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo
Remember me. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true with just a spark from me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true with just that spark from me and you. A dream can be a dream come true with just that spark from me and you. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true with just that spark from me and you.
Welcome to the Great Gathering.
Welcome.
Welcome.
How about not? Ugh. Okay. Don't. I don't know why it looks a little dim. Oh well. No, sounds like a later on down the road problem. All right. That damn green reflecting off my face. That's awesome. Mm. All right. Really want to look at these lights down here. See if maybe we can make some changes to those. Uh, I don't know why when I don't know why it does that every time I start stream. It's really, really strange. Mm. Let's open it up. Mm. The loading times are fantastic, man. We did a lot today. Uh, he had a very interesting conversation with his mom about his attitude and making some changes as far as the routine when it comes to screen time and stuff like that. Um, Once I told him about ways to kind of motivate him to, want to work for things, he seemed to not be okay with it at first, but once I explained it to him and he understood the concept of it, he was completely okay with it. Where it made him want to do chores, it made him want to engage in those types of things, which is kind of the effect that I wanted to have. Um, so it took us a while. It's like an hour drive there and an hour, back. So we didn't get home till almost 7:30, and then we went to dinner, and you know, that's pretty much it for today. We were gonna go to the water park for that thing, but we just kind of ran out of time. Get rid of that. Hmm. Wow, this isn't good. I don't know why it's taking so long to load everything up. There we go. I figured once I swapped over to proxy, it'd load up pretty quick. Speak of the devil. Alright, just grab this. If it doesn't boot up in the next couple minutes, I'm just going to restart everything again. I don't get it. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to come up. Slowly but surely. There's really no reason to have that in. All right. Ugh. Shit. All right, where were we? All right, we're at that phase. There we go. Or I don't like the shade here. That makes it a little brighter. Oh, it's gonna have noise there. I wonder if Scion would adjust that at all. Some. Not enough to really make a difference. That's just that. Okay, that's a little too much. Ouch. What if we turn our offset down? Because our colors are balanced across the board here. They're balanced very well. But the one thing I just don't like is how uppy we have this, like this trajectory here. And it's affecting us there. So if there's, let's come over here and let's see if we can turn it down some. No, that's going to affect the entire picture overall. We went, that's also going to affect the entire picture. Okay, what if we traced? Where are you? That. And then turn the offset down. That makes that two out of there. What if we came to the RGB mixer? What if we... We don't want to make too much of an adjustment there because then it's going to create like an outline. So I just kind of want to do the little there. A little there. Turn the shadows down a little. There. Okay. That's better. Let's turn the noise reduction off. We are in proxy format, so... Oy vey. Alright, that's better. It's just, it's not as pronounced there, so that should be fine. We can obviously tell that we have some noise here that we're going to have to get out. We're going to crank it up to 4. I love how we make one adjustment and it throws all fucking noise, more noise into it. There we go. About there. Let's come over to our sharpening, and I think it's creating more noise. There we go. Add just a little bit of sharpening, and that cleans it up really good. All right. All right, so that's... I want to do a side by side so we can see the difference here. All right. Add the noise reduction back in. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot better. Actually, our noise cleaned up a lot too. Okay, let's come here. All right, that is good. Moving on, where are we? All right, let's continue.
Welcome to the Great Gathering.
Okay. I want to try something. Let's come here. Let's take a look at our effects here. And whoa. All right. Um, Based on our effects, our brightness doesn't look too horribly bad. Okay. Everything's balanced pretty well across the scene here, but I just want to try something. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's change it to C log 3. All right, it does clean it up some. Is this in a DCTL? Yeah. Okay, so we can obviously tell here we're a little overexposed. Well, actually, we're going to leave the noise reduction in for now. What did we change here? Our range is a little off. Our light, our shadows are a little higher than I'd like in the dark. Just make an adjustment there. We should add some contrast in here too. No, I'll tell you what. We're gonna go back and we're gonna take that to about right there. We can see our blue here. Let's see what changes we made over here. And that was saturation. I like the saturation the way that it is. I want to adjust our offset here. Right there. Now I want to come here to our log and I want to kind of make it as bright as I can without overexposing. That's too much. I feel like it's about as high as we're going to be able to go. Okay. Let's come to our noise reduction. We're going to jump it up to 4 frames. There's not much there for temporal. Winter is good. All right.
Welcome to the Great Gathering.
Welcome.
All right. I kind of like this scene better. All right.
Welcome. Bienvenue. مرحبا.
ようこそ。Welcome.
Welcome. Beyond.
All right. Maybe we should try to add a dehaze here. There. That's what I don't like about that. Not there. It's here. It's not much of a difference there. It just so happened that I'm working on a Raspberry Pi setup where I'm actually, like, let's say, certain time fireworks play. It just so happened that I'm working on like at nighttime or like daytime. I've seen other people that do similar stuff like that.
Bienvenue. مرحبا.
ようこそ。
Welcome.
Benvenuti.
Willkommen. Karibu.
欢迎。
Willkommen.
Bienvenidos.
is part of the great symphony of us. Each of us a unique instrument, playing harmony to one another.
One of the hardest things to be able to put together is fireworks that are shot literally 20 feet from you because they're just so damn bright.
And even though we are all playing different parts, it's our unified heartbeat that connects us, reminding us that we are more alike.
Nighttime. It serves as a Samsung Frame TV UI. The actual user interface of the Samsung TV is crap. So I also created a web app for it. Well, that's good. I have a Samsung TV and it's okay, yeah, I think we can agree that it is crap, yeah. But it's crap, especially when it comes to blues. I don't know what it is about certain shades of blue that, like, anytime, and maybe it was a post-production thing, but like when I was, looking at certain things, it was it just wouldn't shallow the blues all that well. It's kind of messed up if you ask me. For easy upload of videos and photos. Oh, okay. They have some of that stuff here in DaVinci Resolve where you can go you can get done with the project and then just immediately upload it to whatever platform, Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with some of the colors on the Samsung TVs, but it's not it's not. We can sit here and talk crap all day about Samsung TVs, but yet still at the end of the day, we still have them and we still rock and roll because if it ain't broke, we ain't replacing it.
Then we are different. A rhapsody of rhythms that unites us and connects us through commonalities of the heart.
Samsung TV is 1,000 times better than my Sony. Ooh, I've never had a Sony TV. I don't know. I've heard that the Sony TVs are not the same as the cameras, so. And based on what you're saying, you call the Samsung crap, and if it's better than Sony, then, what are you left with? Some Japanese off-brand? This TVs it's so hard. There's not really a dedicated TV company that you can go with because there's just so many now. Like, it's crazy.
Come, find your place in the great symphony.
Okay, I don't like this. We can obviously see we've got some noise residing here, up here. I got suckered into by the Best Buy guy. All TVs have an LG panel, so if you want the best of the best, get LG panel. I've heard a lot of good things about LG. Yeah, my monitor that, my 6K monitor is not 6K, 4K monitor is LG, and it's fantastic. This one over here is an Acer, and I've never had any problems with it. Of course, it's a 1080p monitor, but, but I love my LG monitor. It's fantastic. Yeah. Pixelation. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it. You can't really see it when it's the scene is lit, but the moment it goes dark, you can obviously see it. And I don't know what it is when it comes to, I have a feeling that this was the ISO setting that I had on the camera. I don't think it was anything particular the camera did. but I can see there is like a flare on like right here, a big circle flare. You definitely won't be able to see it. By the way, I think I met you in the parks one day in line for the train. Probably. You can slightly see it, barely. If I was to turn off the coloring, you'd be able to see it. But I don't like. I don't like it. You met me in line to see the train. Which train? Because I've ridden a lot. So this is DaVinci Resolve. This is DaVinci Resolve 20 Studio. Yes. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad here. Okay, yeah, it does. I take it back. Yeah, it does. Walt Disney World, right? I think it was your August trip. Oh, September. Yeah, it was right before my shoulder surgery. That's when my teeth were still fucked up. Yeah. Good times. Was my son with me? 2023? Yeah, my son was with me. Okay, yeah. Yep. The calm before the storm. Good times. Ugh. I got home from that trip and immediately went and got my shoulder fixed. So yeah, I was out for 6 months. Sucked. Maybe we should try a different scene here. You know, we're going from here to there, so maybe a different scene altogether would be good. Or use this scene for the part that's lit up and then transition to another scene after that. Shoulders is the worst. Oh, you have no idea. Maybe you know. I hope you don't, but it's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And it wasn't bad in terms of pain. It was just bad in terms of mobility. It's kind of like one of those things, you don't really know how much you need and miss something until you can't use it that way. Like imagine, you know, using your hands to text and then one day you can only use one hand because your other hand's out of commission, you know. So learning how to do everything with my non-dominant hand was very challenging, especially when it came to getting dressed. And I never did untie my shoes though, because I never could get them tied after that. Okay, let's. No, the mist and smoke, there's no way to get rid of that. That's going to be there. But I think based on what you're saying, that mist and smoke is probably what's creating that extra haze of noise there. Because we can pull it up and see it. Yeah, you can see that there's smoke there, and that's probably what's causing that. So I want to try to look at a different scene. I need to turn the noise reduction off though, or I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to swatch over to proxies. All right, we'll stop it there. Did you shoot raw or certain settings? I did not shoot raw. I did not want the headache. Okay. Not really much of a headache, but storage. That was the biggest thing, was storage. Only one of my cameras could shoot raw. The Lumix could not shoot raw. But the Canon could. But 8K raw file sizes, no thank you. I'll pass. It's just too enormous. It's too big. Too big. Okay. I wonder what if we went over to the Canada Pavilion?
Come, find your place in the great symphony of us.
Can you hear the sound of a world in motion?
how did you get your audio so good in the video? I used 2 external microphones connected to a 32-bit float audio recorder. One of the microphones was connected to a 32-bit float audio recorder, and the other one was connected directly to the camera. So I had a 24-bit microphone and a 32-bit microphone, and the 32-bit float is kind of like you were talking about raw video earlier. It's kind of like that, except with audio. So when you get ready to put together your soundtrack, you can adjust everything inside there. It's fantastic. But it comes, with a few drawbacks, but it's definitely worth it. I think it took me about 10 or 11 days to do the soundtrack. It was brutal.
Of us. Can you hear the sound of a world in motion?
All right, we'll stop it there. I kind of like that scene. Should we do this one here as well? No. You don't really show anything. Wow, is it 1 a.m. too there? You're in Florida? I'm in Texas, actually. It is midnight, so I'm an hour behind you. Yeah. I don't want to use that scene spot again. I really wanted to use like a 30 to 35. I don't want to use the Canada. I don't want to use the mid. What?
Wind through the trees, the time.
I don't. We need to see what scene we go. See, we go over there to the 14. So, how many days did you take recording? Is this multiple days? Yes, 5 with 2 cameras per night. So, 11 angles total. Actually, it's probably more because some of the angles I can crop, in a little bit, out a little bit, left, right. So, it's probably about 10 or 11 different angles. It was brutal getting in and out of the park with all that gear. You can probably imagine. You should wait a little longer. Maybe do Geo 82 view. What's that?
Wind through the trees, the tides of the ocean. Can you feel?
That's not actually the new Epcot lounge that just opened up. They have oh, okay. I've never been a fan of those firework dinings. Never was a fan of those. Alright, let's come down here. Let's get rid of our scene transition here. Now, get it right there. I'm gonna drag this down there. I'm gonna shut this off. throw these here. I don't think we're going to be able to preview this. Well, it's a different spot, literally from Spaceship Earth. It used to be the lounge for the corporate sponsors years ago. Okay. I kind of know where that's at. That might not be a bad spot. Actually, let's come over to the color and let's kill the noise reduction so we can view. I mainly care about the scene transitions here, not the color.
Find your place in the great. Come, find your place in the great symphony of us.
Can you hear the sound of a world in motion? The wind through the trees, the tides of the ocean.
That looks good. I'm going to do it in September, so I'll send you a preview for sure. For sure. Maybe by that time, this video will be done. Because as you can see, I am still at the opening, and I have been here for about a month. Grading is the longest, most grueling process of this entire thing. Okay, I need to come over here. I want to kill the noise reduction. I want to take a look at the transition here to make sure that everything is smooth.
Come, find your place in the great symphony of us.
Can you hear the sound of a world in motion? The wind through the trees, the tides of the ocean. Can you feel the beat of a million hearts? All in time, like the sun and moon align.
All right. Transitions are good. Very clean. Now we got to clean it up. This part sucks. Turn the proxies off. Imagine doing an entire happily ever after video grading with the proxies on. Yeah, I did that. And then didn't realize I did it until after I uploaded it. Yeah. Yep. Well, live and learn. Why are we having like this show up here? Like nobody cares. Go away. Proxies, could you explain that? This is how many videos I have in my timeline. There are 11 different videos in my timeline. Now, while playing one or two of these wouldn't really be such a big deal. Proxies are like a lower resolution of the video you're editing. You can turn the proxy on and it makes editing a lot smoother. But it's literally like some of these clips are shot in 8K, some of them are shot in 6K. So using proxies to edit for scene transitions and doing that type of stuff, it plays it back a lot better. So the playback is 1,000 times better. Whereas trying to view it without proxies is, with any computer, you're not going to be able to play them back, especially with the noise reduction. It's impossible. There's no way. So it's just a lot smoother editing process. You can generate proxies. You can do it in Premiere Pro as well. Dude, go away. Back to the color tab. But you don't want to color grade if you're doing it with proxies still turned on. You want to make sure that you turn the proxies off, because if you don't, you need to invest in a Mac. I thought about it, but I just last year bought a brand new PC. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Let's just toss this in here and let's see what happens. It's not bad. Oh, actually, it's not bad at all. It's a good starting place. Let's see. Do our color match here. I don't like the. Maybe. It does look a little bit better, a lot cleaner. We don't have to do much, that many lifts. I don't know what the. It's a gaming PC, but it's got like a 4090. It's got like 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's an i7. So it's an okay PC, I guess. But the thing is like when I first started doing these videos, I had 8 gigabytes of RAM. Like the first 8K video I did with an 8 gigabytes of RAM. It took about 48 hours to render a single video. It was insane. And it was after that I had my shoulder surgery, so I wasn't able to, put money back and save to get another computer. So last year, towards the middle to end of last year, that's when I finally decided to invest in one. Because if I was going to go to Disney and, shoot with the cameras I was going to be shooting with, I couldn't survive off 8 gigabytes of RAM. That computer still sits over there. And I'm actually going to give it to my son for his Christmas this year. So. Okay. I think we're going to leave that like that is. Are we using DCTLs here? I wonder if the CST would work better here. We'll see. I bet it's going to blow it out. Yeah. Apple Silicon's supposed to be better for video aping, video editing, and all that. I've never heard of that. I've heard of some Macs being really good for that, specifically for their RAM capabilities. I would actually prefer a Mac because I have an iPhone, so I have an iPhone and iPad right there. So it would sync everything up pretty well. But my biggest thing is it's gotta be able to handle the 8K workload is the thing. That's why I have a 4090, is because the 8K videos are just they like when I uploaded download links, like there were a couple people that messaged me and said they couldn't even watch the 8K video because it's just too big. Like the computer couldn't process it, and someone said they tried to download it on their phone. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So, all right, we're gonna have to adjust exposure here. Our shadows are already down. I definitely don't want to raise them. I mean, we could take our offset down because our colors are way up here. So let's try that first. Let's turn the noise reduction off. That'll be good there. That's much better. I want to raise the blues up some. Just to kind of put it in line with the greens. Raise the reds just a little. Once we get rid of the noise, they're pretty well in line. So our scopes, our vector scopes on a little bit of red up here. That's from the lights up here. All right, that's good there. We're pretty solid across the board, balance-wise. What about white balance? What are we looking like here? All right, that's a little bit better. Cleans that up back here. We could turn our range down a little. I really don't want to mess with that. That's the upper range. What about the lower? What if we raised it? Yeah. No, I'm not seeing anything there. Okay. We adjusted our sharpness just a hair. I'm probably going to go through here and double check for noise. Ugh. All right, what are we doing here? Okay, I see what we did now. We doubled up. Okay, so that blue, that is way too much blue. All right, so we're gonna have to adjust our blues here. I just want to kind of turn it down a little. What if we turn the blue, get rid of that, about there. I'm sure you will enjoy the transition tomorrow because I will stream for several hours, get a little bit of work done, and then go to sleep and wake up around that time. You'll be getting off. So it's kind of like a win-win for you. M4 Max is the ultimate choice for data scientists, 3D artists, and composers who push pro workflows to the limit. It has up to a 16-core CPU with 12 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. That actually sounds pretty good. Oh. That doesn't sound bad at all. Let me see what that is. Pull it up here. Hmm. 1 terabyte of storage. Oh, ouch. That's all I'm going to say. It's up to 2.2 times faster than the CPU in the M1. GPU is up to 40, 1.9 faster. That'll actually be sick. And then I was reading the specs on it. I was like, oh, dude, this actually sounds good. And then I saw the price on it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. That's like one of those computers that you've got. You would never need another computer for, well, ever, you know? But, all right, we can still see we have some temporal noise on the edges here. But I feel pretty confident. Okay, that purple is a little bit too much purple. Do we make it lighter or do we make it darker? I say we make it darker. Yeah, if I would want to pick any PC in the world, having something like that, and being the fact that it's a laptop as well, is really really good. But if you're like me and you you fly a lot, a computer like that will never charge. On an airplane, will never charge. Like my laptop right here has a 135 watt charger, will never charge on an airplane. Darker having the rays is pretty, yeah. The thing is if I make it lighter, it takes the purple out of it. So the thing is I want it to be kind of a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, I guess is what I'm looking for here. I really want to pull up my vector scope here so I can really, wow, my God, we're clipping here. I say we go up a little there and a little there and we call it. The thing is we don't want to adjust it too much, because if we adjust the magenta too much, then it's also going to adjust these as well. So we got to kind of play it smart. All right, that looks good. Okay, that is much better. Yes. All right, let's look at our blues, making sure that our blues are still intact where they should be. We don't need to adjust the reds. Maybe. I might turn the shade down just a hair. Okay, that's a lot better. Not so dark. Let's pull our parades and our hue versus hue here. I need to adjust our noise reduction here. Oh man. Do it up to 4 frames. All right. We still got some on the edges, but how often do you do these live streams? Usually on the days that I'm off when I have the extra time. Like right now, I have to stay up for probably about another 2.5 hours. So I usually use that time to try to get some work done when I'm not working. So like I'll do one tomorrow and Sunday, and because I have a lot of work to do. So I also still have to edit next week's videos too. So all right, I want to come back here and I want to render in place. Let's do H264. We'll just throw it in the testing folder. Where are you? Yo, what is up, Mike? How's it going, man? We are not waiting. Okay, I was about to say, dude, I'm not waiting 21 minutes. When I met you, we were talking about King's Dominion. Yeah. Oh. I still want to go to King's Island. Like Intimidator 305. Yes. Of course, now I have to be careful what I ride. I don't want to lose certain parts of me. Oh, give me a couple of seconds. Let me get out of these pants. Ah, that's much better. Okay, so far the first day of rodeo in the books. Yeah, I figured that's what was going on. Yeah. I'm definitely glad now that I did not, plan to go there, because if I did, I'd have been screwed. Screwed, glued, and tattooed. Especially when they started cutting days at work. Yeah, I'd have been boned. Uber boned. Yep. Five seconds. 2 seconds. No seconds. All right. All right. I'm going to decompose to original. I'm going to minimize. All right. We're moving on. I really want to take this scene and, we'll have to remove some of the curve adjustments we made when applying it to other scenes, but we should be able to just drag and drop. All right, got to go to bed. Talk to you later on another stream day. All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Keep your head up, and I hope you and the family is doing well. Oh. All right. Thank you. Good night. Good night, bro. I ain't got too much longer. There we go. So let's take that and then just hang it over here. Okay. Right off the bat, we can obviously tell we've got a noise problem. That we should probably grade it after the firework explosions go away. I'll say about right here when it's at the darkest part of the scene. We can obviously tell we have a huge noise problem. What we could adjust, I kind of want to remove the curves adjustment we made here. Our balance is pretty good. Our noise is not good. Let's look at our lift. What did we change here? Okay, that's just the light. I kind of like the way that looks. All right. So that is obviously too bright. So we're going to throw a little bit of contrast in there. And then add a little of exposure. Turn the shadows down just a hair. I think about there is good. Let's go to our sharpness. Kind of want to bump it up, like 54 maybe. Let's start to clean it up some. It's a little too much. We can see we start getting a freaking blur there. Okay, we can't go past 52. Let's clean up noise-wise. Right there is good. Okay, that looks very clean. All right. Render in place. Well, I'm heading off to bed. Need some rest for tomorrow. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good night. Don't worry. I've been up. I've had like 2 hours of sleep since I got home from work, so I'm not far. I'm not far off. I'm just trying to get through the first act. Ugh. All right. We obviously need to adjust our blues there. Oh. I think we're... Yeah, we're on the next scene. The thing is I felt the noise was really well handled, though. Yes, the noise is handled well. The blues, however, not so much. All right, let's come to our curves. Can we turn the shade of blue down? All right.
Can you feel the beat of a million hearts all in time, like the sun and moon align? And in those tiny moments in between, I remember you are a part of me, all in time, like the sun and moon align. And in those tiny moments in between, I remember you are a part of me, and I am a part of you. Just like a symphony, different melodies live in harmony. So go ahead and sing your song. I'll be there to sing along. When we come together, it's a heartbeat symphony. Feel the beat of a million hearts, all in time, like the sun and moon align. And in those tiny moments in between, I remember you are a part of me.
All right. So we can obviously tell that we're having issues with blues here yet again. Why am I not surprised? It should be going down. Whew. All right. We're going to turn the noise reduction off just so that way we can test transitions because I don't particularly like this scene transition here. I may end up heading to outsourcing to a different. Just because of the way that the smoke is kind of adding this stuff in here. What if we went to the 14mm Canada?
I'll be there to sing along when we come together. It's a heartbeat symphony. I'll be there to sing.
Okay, so yeah, we can't use that one. But we can use this one if we crop. So. Oh, that definitely ain't it.
So go ahead and sing your song. I'll be there to sing.
Okay, so we might actually be able to jump up to 1 here. But move this a little bit over, center it straight up.
Come together. It's a heartbeat
Okay, so we're gonna throw that there. Come back here. Oh man. Right there. All right, cool. We're moving on. I don't really think. I think the only adjustments we had to make was to this here. Maybe we can come and adjust our highlights. Right there's good. Actually, we'll just put it at 0.5. Maybe we did a little too much there. There.
Just like a symphony, different melodies, live in harmony. So go ahead and sing your song. Go ahead and sing your
Yeah, I didn't think so. It was saying that there was still noise in the scene, or it was saying that there was no noise in the scene, but I know differently. Alright.
arms all of the world will become my symphony.
Hmm. Okay, we'll stop it right there. All right, let's come over to the color tab. Let's deliver it. All right, I am going to bed. Being up for 24 hours, kick my butt. Pick this up tomorrow morning. Peace out.